Shalom, family.
Shalom.
Yes, welcome back to the channel. We are journeying with us, family of seven here in East Africa, and we are digital nomads. So, today in this video, we got something important to, share with you guys because we definitely see what's going on in the world and what's really important and what we know that happened in 2020 and how things increased. So, stay tuned to the video and I hope you enjoy.
So you need to like, share, and subscribe to this video because we're going to give you the tea on how you can exit America or the West or Europe or wherever you are in the West with your online business, because that's what we did back in 2017 to prepare for our move in 2020. And we have been outside of America for 4 years now. We're going on 4 years in August 2024.
Yes, so that's very important. As she said, start your business now because we see what's going on in the world. I hope you see what's going on in the world and how the world is changing and how you need to have a skill and work your talents and monetize everything that the Most High blessed you with to provide for yourself, your family, or just anybody that you care about because in these times we have to be ahead. And if you're not ahead, you're gonna be the tail.
Oh, that's true. That's true. You got that from Deuteronomy. Wow. Okay, so yeah, because America has judgment coming. So any sane person can see that through the slave trade, through, pillaging and killing all of the Native Americans, through dropping bombs in Japan, through dropping bombs in the Middle East, through being this gigantic, and there's no better word to say it, the whore of Babylon, in which the world looks to have all the conveniences and delicacies. America has proven to be one of the most evil systems on earth, connected to her mother, that is Great Britain, and there is impending judgment from the Most High that's coming. And the nations can see it. The people in Europe can see it. Some of our people can see it, not all of them, because a lot of our people in America, we're still with Babylon because we're still, what's the right way to say it? We still feel for Babylon. We still feel like we're connected to her. Some of us even feel like America's our homeland. But once stuff hits the fan, there's no going back. There's no, okay, now I'm ready to take a quick flight out.
Mm.
It's going to be too late. Just like with C19, the injection thing and all that stuff happened. Once it was too late, it was too late. Once the borders were locked down, it was locked down. It's not like, oh, I'm going to go do whatever I want. You're not going to have that ability. And so it would behoove you to use wisdom and understanding in this time, right? You may seem like people around you are going to obviously think you're crazy, but look at Noah, like our biblical, um, one of our biblical ancestors, Noah, when the Most High told him the flood was coming and it was gonna destroy the whole earth, he wasn't sitting there like, well, I guess I'll just wait. He built that ark step by step, little by
Mhm.
little, until the ark was complete. Yes, he looked
It took
crazy to the
years.
other
Yeah,
people,
it took crazy amount of years.
but when that flood came, he and his family were the only survivors. It's going to be like that again in the end days. And if you're not studying the end days, studying the book of Baruch, studying Revelations to actually understand what's going on, be good. It's not going to be good.
Yeah. So, uh, it's so much of what you just said. I wanted to cut in, but I was trying to wait for you to be done. Um, just what you just said about studying. You have to have a understanding of the Bible because if you don't, if you just trust in your pastor or
Hmm.
a teacher that you listen to and you don't study,
Or your neighbors.
yeah, your neighbors or whoever, that's not good in these last days. You really have to understand the Bible. If you do that, I'm pretty sure you will be getting out of the system of the West. Um, Another point that you brought up was just being connected to Babylon. Um, how Lot's wife
Lot's wife.
looked back. Of course, even for us right now, we still kind of miss things from America. Like, oh man, I wish we can have this one last time or something. But that's a process to get. Like, we've been here in Africa for 4 years, and I'm telling you the truth. I'm being transparent with you guys about, hey, yeah, we still would look back at this point right now. It's not like we're going back, but we still think about stuff like, oh man, I wish it was this simple like in America. So that's gonna be a process if you not out of America right now. Um, it
A
was
lot of work.
yeah, it was something else that you said too. But yeah, like it's really coming down to, are you gonna believe the only true Elohim God, Yahuwah, or are you gonna be of this world? Like you can be in the world, but just don't be of it. Like say we right now we have a car. Of course, this is of the world or in the world because we're
The car
driving
is
and
of the
stuff.
world.
It is, it is. But I'm just saying, like, just like little things. Don't take it like too specific, but you really gotta be set apart. And if you are set apart, you're not. I don't think it's time to. Of course, everywhere you go, you try to teach people the truth and stuff. But if they're not accepting it, you got to move on.
Yeah,
And it's really getting down to that time where if you don't want to listen, it's okay, because I know what we are doing right here amongst my household under my roof for Yahuwah, for Yahusha HaMashiach, and
yeah,
that's what it is. Because
yeah.
trust me, everywhere I go, I try to preach the word, but if they don't understand it, if they don't understand Jesus and Yahusha, the difference, it's I can't really explain more. I can probably explain a little bit, but if you're not getting that little bit, it's not worth trying to get that person to understand.
Right. Yeah, with that being said, this message is only for those who have an ear to hear it. This isn't for everybody. Because we already know that two-thirds of the people aren't even going to make it. One-third of the earth is going to be given over to the sword. And so, if you're one of the people that has been called, elected, and chosen to find favor, mercy, and peace through Yahusha, and he's directing you and telling you to get out, and he's leading your footsteps, go. Don't look back. Don't look back like Lot's wife.
You got
Don't
to.
do it. You
You got
gotta
to.
establish your legacy. At some point, our people have to love themselves enough to know what the Most High's promises is and what He wants us
Yep.
to do. He does not want us to stay in destruction. He does not want our children to be given over to destruction. He does not want our children to be raised and given over to Sodom and Gomorrah, because that's exactly what the West is. And if there's any partiality with that,
That's all.
there's no room. You can't have that lukewarmness. You got to choose good or
Really.
bad. It's
Yeah.
black and white. It really is. People like to say there's gray areas, but with reality and with what the Most High says is right, there are no gray areas.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, all praises, hallelujah, baby.
Hallelujah.
But yeah, it just popped in my head with this little alien thing, right?
In Miami.
Yeah, like okay, so even if it's fake, they doing it. I'm not. I haven't seen. I just saw something like a little clip or something. So I'm not sure if it's real or fake. But for the people that be like, oh, it's fake. Okay, even if it is fake, why are they doing it? If it's true, like what? Hello,
Is anybody awake? Y'all out there?
like I'm like I. It's just a lot that's right in front of your face. The earthquake, right, in Japan,
Oh yeah,
and
they had a
and
lot of
yeah,
earthquakes.
and it hit the west. It hit the west and
California.
California. What? Like he's giving you signs. The Most High is giving people signs, but you have to see it, and you gotta do something. Cause if not,
You're just a hearer of the word and not a doer.
yeah,
If you don't do something about what you're hearing from the scriptures, because let's not be foolish. Jeremiah 50, Jeremiah 51, Isaiah 60 through 62, the book of Obadiah, the book of Amos, Revelation
cause
16
yeah,
through to the end.
all of it.
You have to do something with that information. You can't just look at it and say, wow, let me do 15,000 Bible studies. Put some action with those studies.
Yeah,
What actions need to be put in place for your children's children? Because Abraham, he received a blessing for his children's children. But unless he was obedient and willing to even believe the Most High and go out on a limb and leave what he didn't know, he wouldn't get it. But he got it because he heard the Most High's promise and it was counted for righteousness to him. So if you hear the promise of the Most High, will you listen to it or will you reject it? It doesn't matter if you're Israelite, Gentile, whoever you are right now spiritually. There is a what's the word? A separation between good and bad right now, and it's going to be even more clear because the giants are going to return.
Mm.
Stuff is going to come out more in the open. And those of us who are not spiritually discerning and actually in tune with the Most High very closely, not the people who say hallelujah and know every Hebrew word, or the Christians that know every whatever they study, every what do you call that? The seminary, cemetery,
I
whatever it
don't
is. Not the people that do that stuff, the people that actually receive dreams and visions from the Most High and know His word, even if they're alone in the wilderness, He's still guiding them.
know.
You
Hmm.
need to be praying to be one of those people, because this is just not the time to be playing games with church,
Yeah.
where you have people that want to unify and do all these vast things, not realizing this isn't unification time. This
Yeah.
is get some discernment and understand who's around you time, or you will be
Purification
back
is
to a place you don't want to
the
be.
furnace time to refine yourself so you can be chosen.
Yep.
So
But you know the Most High, that's deep. He said, like, he says he didn't we didn't choose ourselves. He chose us. We didn't choose him. He chose us. So it's already done.
yeah.
And this video is just going to reach those that are already called and chosen. The rest have been sealed up to disbelief.
Hmm. Yeah. So guys, I hope you listened to the video. Hope you enjoyed the video. Um, Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and yeah, get to it. Get to it.
Take action.
Yeah.
You have a divine talent. You have something you know how to do. Get good at it and start thinking outside of America. Think globally.
Exactly.
We have all this knowledge on the internet, all this stuff, but what's the point of just sitting on YouTube all day? Yeah,
Yeah.
we know all this stuff. What are we going to do next? We
Exactly.
know we're the chosen. We know we're the Israelites. What are we going to do next? We know the Gentiles' reign is over. What's next?
Yes. What's next? So, with that being said, shalom, shalom, peace.
Shalom.